Good morning, and it promises to be a warm sunny day, and we're going, we hope, to Rickmansworth, a place which is very popular, so whether we'll get moored there remains to be seen. Let's go.
And we're off. Saw a kingfisher last night flying along here. Remarkably quiet, even though the trains were so close. Battle.
Just going past King's Langley, not to be confused with King's Landing, and we moored here the only other time we came down the Grand Union, and we didn't think it was very nice, but actually this bit's all right. Maybe those houses are new, can't remember. So we're not too far from Watford, and there is a lock just before the River Thames that's broken. We've been onto the CRT and they say it's not going to be fixed, certainly until after the weekend, so that gives us more time because we were planning on going through that lock on Sunday. So I think we're looking for a mooring in the vicinity of Watford. Depends, of course, on whether there's actual space. Second lock of the day. That means there's only either 11 or 12 to go. Easy. Just got to get past these CRT guys who were working, I would assume, on the collapsed weir that's causing these low water levels, but I think they've left us space. We're following Nigel.
Very low pound. Just waiting for Pete to fill the lock.
Skipper's waiting patiently for me to fill the second of the Cassiobury Park locks, and then we'll see whether there's any mooring. If not, we'll just carry on until we do see somewhere. Wouldn't believe we're on the outskirts of Watford. Well, this will do. As I've said earlier, there's no point rushing with that closed lock. We will have to decide what we're going to do. But in the meantime, this nice little spot just outside Watford seems perfect. Right, we've decided to go for a little explore of, I think it's called Cassiobury Park, on the outskirts of Watford.
Couldn't resist the ice cream man, or the oaky bloke as we call him in Leicester.
Or the oaky bloke boat, or the oaky boat.
The oaky boat.
Yeah.
We'll come here at night and see if we can see the otters.
The other half of the park, a bit more crowded than the nature reserve bit. What an unexpected gem on the outskirts of Watford. Back to the boat. What a lovely little walk. And now I think we'll settle in and have a beer on the back. So our original plan was to come down the Grand Union Canal through Uxbridge and all the way down to Brentford, where we were going to turn right onto a small section of the tidal Thames down to Teddington Lock, where the Thames becomes non-tidal. Unfortunately, this lock here is shut and will be shut for quite some time, so we can't go this way. So instead we're going to have to come all the way down here, all the way along the Paddington Arm. We're going to have to moor in Paddington, then we're going to have to carry on down the Regent's Canal to Limehouse, and then we're going to have to go all the way up the Thames right through the heart of London. That is a big task. It's a big river, lots of traffic. We've been in touch with some people at the St Pancras Cruising Club and we're putting together a convoy. But more of that later. Let's get back to the video. Good morning. We like it here, with its wildlife and proximity to some lovely semi-urban countryside. So we stayed a day, went on a nice walk, sorted out the anchors for our forthcoming Thames cruise, and generally relaxed a little bit. But now it's time to move on. Short hop today, hopefully to a mooring in or near Rickmansworth.
Well, we're not off yet because we're at the first lock, Iron Forge lock, something like that. And it's not opening. Iron Bridge lock, it's not opening. So we're trying to use brute force. 3. Oh yeah. Oh, it's working. Okay. So we're off. Properly off now. To the next lock.
First sign of encroaching London. That's the Metropolitan line branch to Watford, which unfortunately isn't running today because of engineering work, so I'm not going to get a picture of a tube train going over there.
This boat's trying to escape, I think. Boat for the boy racer. This is Rickmansworth. Another boat park. Just have to see. Hopefully we'll get moored. County Court.
I thought it was Tesco. here we are. Popular moorings, but we found a space right next to the aquadrome, which we will explore later. But first, I think it's lunch. So, shopping, recycling, and now for a little explore of the Rickmansworth aquadrome, which is the point of mooring here, really. And after a walk down the canal, this is Stocker's Lake. Judy's just seen something interesting.
Oh, there's the female. She's just come up.
How do you like the female?
Because she's a brownish colour.
Oh, they're more brightly coloured than males, aren't they?
Might not be a shoveler. I don't know. It looks too big for a tufted duck, though.
You can tell the difference between the male and female swans, can't you? The male swans have a brighter orange beak.
And they have a bigger knob.
Oh yeah,
And the
bigger knob.
beak,
Yeah.
bigger knob. It's got like a ginger bit on its head. Yeah, and white belly and.
Are these a couple of pairs then?
But yeah.
Quick, meaty birds, aren't they?
Nigel and Peter impressed by the wildlife.
Are they seagulls?
Yes, and we find ourselves in Rickmansworth High Street, mostly shut because it's Sunday. And by the church we find the feathers.
Here we are in Ricky.
Every good walk ends in the pub. Cheers. Well, good morning from Rickmansworth. Lovely sunny day. It's going to rain tomorrow, so the aim is to get to Denham, where we can hole up for a few days before our big onslaught on the River Thames.
And we're off. Little boat. Oh, there's a hat on the top. First lock of the day, Stocker's Lock. Probably 5 or 6 today. This was a cement works. Now disused. Yesterday there were about 3 fire engines here. They seem to be filling up with canal water. Thought that was a bit unfair really, but then I suppose we need water if people's houses are burning. Graveyard here. Quite a lot of rusty old boats just sitting here. There's more all the way along here.
Just filling up with water. And while we do, look at this fierce bywash, which is being turned into a slalom course by these enterprising canoeists.
It's nice, isn't it? Lovely garden, beautiful.
And here we are, near Denham. Quiet little place, obviously evidence of civilization. Power lines, a distant hum of machinery, but pretty peaceful. Denham Lock and Uxbridge are just round that corner, maybe half a mile away. But for now we're stopping here because it's lunchtime. So we're off on another explore to see what the moorings are like down the canal. This is a massive boat park. Look at the marina and check out the country park. And we're on the London Loop. Remember walking down this bit with Kay and Dave. Check out those videos. So after a little walk through suburban Uxbridge on a fact-finding tour, we are back in the woods. And here we are in Denham Country Park. Gorgeous field of buttercups. Here we are in Denham, and the first thing we see is this stupendous house. Must be millions. And this impressive building is where the actor John Mills lived, apparently.
Cheers. Nice coffee chair.
Well, goodbye Denham, a quintessentially English village. So, there we were at Denham, and we took a bit of a break to prepare ourselves for the fight into London and the terror of the Thames. But that's for next time. For now, thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.